Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the ISE Equity Index Outlook for July 4th, 2011. This is Patrick Ceresna. As always, we start off with a chart of the S&P 500 using that spider exchange rate fund symbol SPY. We were talking about last week that there was whether it came off the 122, 123 level down below, or whether it came off that 126, 127 support. We were looking for a short-term bottom and a subsequent market bounce. That market bounce has actually been very robust, and the rally has had a lot of follow-through on it. In fact, we've wiped out much of the entire sell-off that has occurred in just a span of 5 days. Really, at this juncture, there is now reason to believe that the market correction is coming to an end. Now, we have a very overbought market over the next 5 days. It would be very natural for us to see even a pullback back towards the 130, 131 area. But so long as all the selling is contained to higher lows, it's very likely that this market is going to put in the lows of the summer somewhere along these bottom lines, and in fact we may have a period of market strength ahead of us. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE US Regional Banks Index, which is symbol JLO. As well, we saw a little double bottom around the 2250-23 support line that we had drawn in, and subsequently a nice reversal bounce. We still haven't exceeded the sort of descending trend line along all the highs, but overall, it's a very good bullish push. So long as any sell-offs are contained to higher lows on the next little corrective wave, we may in fact be seeing the beginning of a turnaround for regional banks. Now, if for whatever reason they turned around and wiped out this entire rally in one motion, we'd have to go back to consider a bearish scenario. But right now, we want to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt that they'll be able to hold the pullbacks. Next year, I'm going to take a look at the ISE Index, which is the symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. That 128 to 130 support line held very good the previous week, and while we were thinking that there could have been a flag that could have potentially broken down, once the whole market turned bullish, it gave this index a very good thrust back to its previous highs. This is a critical moment for the index. It should find overhead resistance up here initially. The theme of this entire week in all the indices may very well be very much oriented around a consolidation, but so long as all the consolidating does not do any real technical damage, this may result in further bullish price action throughout the early part of July. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE Home Builders Index, which is symbol RUF, and we had a couple weeks ago that low that came in just slightly above the 8 to 820 focal point, and subsequently the home builders have actually been strengthening even beyond some of the basic retracement zones we drew out with that blue box. At this stage, if the home builders this week creates a positive technical price action that gets it back up to the 920 to 940 area on the upside, and subsequently does not make lower lows, we maybe see the beginning of a bottoming formation in the home builders. Next year, I want to take a look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is symbol FUM. As well, we can I drew that descending trend line along the previous highs. You can see that after putting those bottoms around the 124, 126, with that bullish break the other way, so long as the US dollar weakens and commodities strengthen, these energy stocks within the natural gas index may very well begin strengthening again. The real bullish indication would be a positive breakout above the 135, 137 area. That would really indicate that a next leg higher is underway. Finally, I want to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is symbol UKX. We were looking for that deterioration to finally find a support along those previous lows around the 555, 560. Never made it down there, and last week when the whole market turned around, the FTSE really just sparked a massive rally that has wiped out almost the entire sell-off. We now find ourselves trading right back to the top end of the range, just within points of that 605 to 610 overhead resistance. If this entire last 7-8 month market consolidation sideways is exactly that. If the FTSE can properly base and break out to a new high, and we may see another full leg higher in the FTSE. That was the ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.